Hey y'all, so this is the weekly forecast. Forgive my appearance, I know I am rough. This week has been a doozy for me already. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Um, it's a lot of, I don't want to say stagnant energy, but more so like the hangman energy, people not knowing what to do or how to move forward. Um, Still have the Scorpio energy revealing the unknown, revealing things that were hidden. Then we have the Sun, Mars, and I forget what other planet in Scorpio. So it's interesting. Venus moving in Capricorn. Yeah. A lot of change, a lot of change wanted but not knowing how. So let's get into it. What can we see in the energy? What is to be expected in the energy in the upcoming week, in the next 7 days? King of Pentacles. I've been seeing this card a lot in my own personal readings as well as readings for my clients. And what this energy really says to me is a lot of us are concerned with our foundation, with money coming in, money going out, housing situations, job situations, wanting career changes. Time is the biggest thing with this King of Pentacles. A lot of you are wondering what exactly are you putting your time and energy and effort into and towards. Seven of Pentacles. A lot about pentacles in the tarot, so you guys know, are not just about money. It's also about time. Time is the true currency. Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. So, I've been saying this for a couple of weeks and it's still true. A lot of us are coming out of a cycle. We are ending a cycle, headed into a new one. And it really is about assessment of your time, and it's also about what you've put in your time into so far and assessing, okay, should I keep watering this? Should I keep nurturing this? Should I keep trying to make this grow, trying to make this move forward? Investments, for those of you that are into stocks, cryptocurrency, things of that nature, that may be a heavy focus for you over the next 7 days. And you know, we're getting closer to Thanksgiving, Christmas, we're getting closer to holiday season. So I'm not surprised that people are really, you know, looking at their money. Queen of Swords. Ooh, and at the bottom, Five of Wands. Okay. A lot of us are ready to cut off certain things, certain people, certain situations, but there's a part of us that needs to hear them out. The other storyline I'm kind of hearing is having your guards up. And the way that it fell in front of the King of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles, it is guarding your investments, guarding your future, and being willing to fight for it. Again, I think I said this last week or the week before, but there is an air of arguments, fights, you know, people baiting you for a response, tit for tat type of bullshit. just be very careful because Five of Wands is not only arguments but physical altercations. Um, really decide, pick your battles. With the Queen of Swords coming out first and the Five of Wands on the bottom, pick your battles wisely. Everything does not deserve a response. Everything does not deserve to be acknowledged, even. Some shit, just ignore it, honestly. Four of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. All of these cards, all of these cards, all of this energy is really about creating a solid foundation when it comes to money and finances, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to careers, when it comes to any and everything. We as a collective, and the colors in these cards, we as a collective are not only figuring out what it is that we need for our stability, our foundation, our security, which is all root chakra energy, but all these cards are blue and green, which is throat and heart chakra energy. So it is speaking up and speaking out against, put it like this, scratch it off, reclaim your power is what this all boils down to. Reclaiming your power, not playing small in situations, not biting your tongue to keep the peace. This is really stepping up and stepping into your power, which it is going to cause altercations. It is going to, it might ensue arguments when you start to change and come out of this space of being meek or quiet or the bigger person, as so many people like to say, and you really start standing up for your beliefs, what you want, your truth, and it leads to bigger and better things. It's a seed that you are planting, and it's going to cause some heartbreak because you're going to, these next few weeks are really showing us what people's intentions are. When it comes to challenges and obstacles that we're going to face, arguments, pushback, petty comments, you're going to face adversity as you step more into your power, because the people who have counted you out, the people who have taken advantage of you, the people that have underestimated you, they are going to fight to try to keep you in that place, Queen of Pentacles. But you, my love, you guys are nurturing and loving yourself more. You are in, it's the counterpart to this. You are nurturing and allowing things to come to you, but at the same time, the moves that you are making are strategic. Ooh. Then we have Princess of Cups, Princess of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. What I tell you? Finding new ways to nurture yourself. A lot of you are going to be picking things up that you haven't done in years, or you have not done. Can I talk? You may not have done since childhood or adolescence, because the princesses are teenage, adolescent energy, but this is emotion, this is action, and this right here, this Nine of Cups, It's self-love, self-preservation. Um, it's interesting looking at this spread all together, and I see how this can also be an internal battle because you are trying to nurture yourself, but at the same time instill discipline in yourself. Because what I have noticed, myself included, with these readings, the only thing holding us back, the only thing holding you back is you. And I'm saying that to y'all and to me. The only thing holding you back is you. The only thing in your way is you. Whether it be how you act, how you think, how you react, your your procrastination, your impulsiveness, whatever it may be, you are the problem and the solution. And I see how this can be an internal conflict because it's trying to delegate and again be disciplined with oneself, but at the same time not be too harsh. At the same time, you are trying to push forward. You are also recognizing when you and where you need rest or nurturing or support. Now, when I look at what is missing from these cards, it is the support. It is the support of the outside. Still have the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom. And I asked this question on Facebook earlier. Where do you want or need more support? And it's a question that just Spirit put on my heart to put out there, and now I see why looking at these cards. We must first address where we want or need support before we can speak up and ask for it. In some cases, demand it. This being vocal, this speaking up for yourself, is not speaking from ego. It is speaking from the heart. It is speaking, yes, firm. Yes, it's a firm statement, but at the same time, it is still full of love and compassion and understanding. With that being said, as you move through this week, if you feel that you need to take a break, if you feel that you need to take a step back, if you feel like you need to go off the grid, get off of social media, do that. Honor your emotions, honor your intuitions, because I do believe that a lot of you are getting this feeling that you just need to unplug. Do it. The other thing, understand that we are all under this energy. So don't take anything personal. Don't take things that people are doing that may hurt or bruise the ego or make you uncomfortable. Don't take them personal. Understand that right now everybody is doing what they honestly believe is best for them. And at the same time, understand that with Scorpio energy, Scorpios understand that everybody isn't nice. Everybody doesn't play fair. And Scorpio is that sign that is willing to play. They willing to get their hands dirty. So some of you may be embodying that energy and getting your hands dirty. You may be doing things that you know is gonna hurt people, but you don't care because it's good for you. It's good for self. And just really evaluate yourself and make sure you look at the bigger picture. If you are making decisions like that, when it comes bigger picture, everything has a price. For every action, there's an equal or greater reaction. So be sure that you are prepared for whatever may come from these actions. When it comes to the outcome and the purpose of this energy, Ooh. Two of Wands represents looking towards the future, the bigger picture, planning, detailed planning for the future, while the Six of Cups talks about the past. However, in this deck, in the Mystic Mondays deck, it talks about the joy of the past. And I don't know about you guys, but for myself personally, I do need those reminders to, when I look back at the past, not to look back at all the hardships, all the pain, but instead to look at the good times, the things that I felt good, the things that felt good, the things that made me feel good. As we are looking back at the past, let go of the baggage bag lady. In the words of Mother Badu, let go of the baggage, let go of the pain and the anguish. Find ways to turn that pain into purpose, into art, into creation. And in the words of another wonderful Pisces, Janae Aiko, only the good things. Keep the good things. Keep the good things in your bag. Let go of all that negative shit. The energy of this reading of this week, it feels like we're under pressure. Like we are fighting an uphill battle. But understand, if you work with it properly, you take your breaks and your rest when needed. You don't overwhelm yourself. I know a lot of times we will have our to-do list and I gotta get this checked off, gotta get this done by the end. Work towards one thing at a time, work purposefully, work with intention, and understand sometimes you're not going to get that thing finished right then and there. Take your break, get back to it. One thing at a time. Baby steps are still steps forward. And if you don't quite know what to do to move forward, or how you should move forward, take a step back, disconnect from social media, especially because it is very easy to be on social media scrolling and look at different people's facades of their lives. Because let's be honest, with anybody's social media, mine's included, people only show you what they want to show you. That doesn't mean you know everything. And it's very easy to get caught up in these fantasies that are created and think that and feel like you're not doing enough or you should be further, or slip into jealousy. That's another thing with Scorpio season. It's easy to slip into that ego and want what others have, and incidentally overlook our own blessings. So be present, be mindful, be intentional, be patient with yourself and with others. And if you don't know what to do, figure out where it is you want to go. Because unless you know where you want to go, you'll never know what you should do. Figure out where it is you want to go. Okay, I get it. You just know you don't want to be right here. Okay, cool. But where do you want to go? Where are you headed? And once you figure out where you're headed, where you want to go, start to make a plan. The more detailed, the better. And understand, don't get attached to this plan. Because we create a plan and God laughs. But when you put your energy and your intention behind what it is that you want, the universe, God, starts to work with you. No, it may not pan out exactly how you planned. However, if you have faith and trust and you continue to do the work, you'll get there. You will. And if you don't get there, understand it wasn't meant for you. What is meant to be will be. 20:02 on the clock when I said that, and I'm gonna end it here. Um, this week, I really want to stress patience with yourself and with others. We are all going through something. Getting closer to holiday season. The world is a crazy place. It has been all year. So really just take the time and make sure you are implementing self-care in your daily routine and your weekly routine. All right? All right.